Hey, what is up you amigos? My name is SuperRebel and welcome back to the second Watch Dogs video for today, and we are going to be talking about Joseph DeMarco. So if you don't know who Joseph DeMarco is, the aim is by the end of the video you do know who he is, and then hopefully you can come to a conclusion whether or not you like him. But either way, it's going to be a really awesome video, and if you do go into enjoying it, make sure you guys do punch that like button. Let's try to get something over 100 plus likes guys, that'd be really appreciated. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first time we met Joseph DeMarco was way back in 2012 at E3, and we got to see this little trailer which I will show you right now.
Hi, I'm Joseph DeMarco. Welcome to Dot Connection, my digital gallery made of underground art and music. I hope you'll enjoy viewing, listening, and interacting with the pieces as much as I enjoy bringing them together.
So yeah, you're probably thinking that was probably a little bit confusing, I guess you could say. At least it was in my opinion anyway, and it did leave it on a cliffhanger because we still don't really know who Joseph DeMarco really is. But either way, creative director Jonathan Morin was recently in an interview with Examiner, and he explained a little bit more about this bad guy and how others like him fit in the upcoming game. He says Joseph DeMarco is an artist, but he's more like a financer than an artist, I would say. He is a guy who is involved a lot with different contacts in government, however he's a really well played person in Chicago. So basically Joseph DeMarco organizes underground events and he uses a lot of his figure to finance people and artists who have a less access to financial support, which means more indie stuff I guess you could say. That's why at E3 2012 there was this whole Dot Connection thing which you guys saw in the trailer at the beginning of the video, which we thought was a nice way to expose him according to Jonathan Morin. He continued to say we have a lot of characters like that are not necessarily at the core of the main story. They are more playing a role of support, but we want to avoid having the syndrome of having a single story being told in an entire city. So you want to feel like you have Aiden's path and then you want to feel like you are crossing paths with other people. It feels more real having this small bubble where everything revolves around Aiden Pierce. We wanted to have a broader spectrum in the end. And towards the end, Jonathan did say that Joseph DeMarco is a little more on the side. He's definitely not a kingpin or all of that. The big guy, we tend to have kept him under wraps a little bit, and I don't think you've seen much of him so far. So to sum Joseph DeMarco up into a nutshell, I guess you could say he's one of those clever clogs in these sort of games where you always have that one character that tries to get in your good books, but then towards the end he will probably screw you over or anything like that. And when we heard he is a guy who is involved a lot with different contacts in the government, kinda got me thinking that he might use these contacts in order to take Aiden Pierce down. I'm not too sure, that was just an idea, and especially considering that Jonathan did describe him to be a bad guy, just adds to this whole idea and makes it more real. So like I said, Joseph DeMarco is probably the sort of guy that is going to get in Aiden's good books, or even one of Aiden's friends maybe, in order to get to Aiden Pierce, or he might brainwash someone else out of Aiden's friends, I'm not too sure, and then at the end he's just going to screw everyone over. In all honesty, I actually think that is a really awesome idea, but I would love to hear what you guys think of this idea. And just overall, Joseph DeMarco, do you think he is the sort of guy that is jealous of Aiden Pierce and is most likely going to screw somebody over in the end of the game? Let me know right now down in the comments below. But unfortunately, this does bring today's video to an end, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hopefully you did learn a little bit more about Joseph DeMarco. And if you did miss earlier's video, it was about the heat system in Watch Dogs and the PlayStation 4 file size, so if you missed that, I will leave a link for you down in the description below. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. Please do hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date with the latest in Watch Dogs news, ideas, updates and all that good stuff. That'll be really appreciated, and of course you will become an amigo and part of the amazing, awesome, beautiful team. But either way, I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. But until then guys, hope you have an awesome day, and adios amigos.